One day, a boy called his mom, crying, and said, "I've been abducted by some strangers." And suddenly the call was cut off. After a while, she received another phone call from the same number, but this time the person on the other end was a strange boy. That was the day when their lives changed completely, and everything became even worse. Shibli belongs to a poor family. His father is a truck driver, and his mother, Nahid, is a housewife. Shibli had a strong passion for seeking education. To fulfill his dream, he started working at very young age. He started job at a poultry farm. Shibli worked tirelessly at the poultry farm, and his dedication caught the owner's attention, leading to his appointment as manager. With this newfound responsibility, he started earning enough to cover his fees and provide some assistance to his family. Despite his young age, he formed bonds with older colleagues, but his unwavering sincerity often led to conflicts. On August 28, 2023, Shibli left for work as usual, intending to return home at night. However, when he failed to arrive, his parents grew increasingly worried. Ignoring the late hour, they anxiously awaited his return, only to be met with silence. The following day, as they prepared to search for him, a chilling phone call shattered their hopes. It was Shibli's voice, trembling with fear, revealing his abduction and torment at the hands of unknown assailants. Before he could disclose more, the call abruptly ended, leaving his parents in a state of shock. Moments later, another call came, but the voice on the line was not Shibli's. It was a menacing demand for ransom, accompanied by a sinister warning to avoid involving the authorities. Struggling to comprehend the situation, Shibli's impoverished family scrambled to gather the exorbitant sum demanded. Despite their desperate efforts, they fell short. In a cruel twist, the kidnappers reluctantly agreed to a lesser amount, but it still stretched their resources to the limit. On September 4th, following the kidnappers' instructions, Shibli's father embarked on a nerve-wracking journey to deliver the ransom. With trembling hands, he handed over the money to shadowy figures, reassured by their promise of Shibli's imminent return. However, when he returned home, Shibli was nowhere to be found. The joy of securing his release turned to despair as they realized their ordeal was far from over. With each passing moment, the mystery deepened, leaving Shibli's fate uncertain and his family consumed by fear and anguish. They kept waiting, but when there was no sign of Shibli, they informed the police. The Bangladesh police interrogated a number of suspects, one of whom confessed and showed them the area where Shibli had been killed. Police officers from the Ryozan police station searched the area, but found only fragments of Shibli's bones as well as his skull. The suspect led the police to 4 other supposed culprits, including Unearthed Marma, who worked at the poultry farm with Hridoy and was said to carry the main responsibility for planning and executing the crime. On the 10th of September, 46-year-old Unearthed Marma was arrested as the suspected mastermind behind the crime. The following day, when he was taken to the crime scene, an angry mob of villagers surrounded the police vehicle and lynched him. According to the subsequent police investigation, Unearthed Marma had killed Shibli one day after the kidnapping, before even contacting the parents. He had then completely dismembered the body, separating the flesh from the bones and spreading both throughout the forest, in order to eliminate all traces of the crime. When the police searched the area after his arrest, only bones could be retrieved. Initially, there were reports that the suspects had confessed to having cooked and eaten the flesh to reduce the retrievable evidence even further. However, in a press conference on the 1st of October, the police denied this, declaring that while the flesh of the body was thrown apart, there was no information on meat eating